September 22nd is a special day in our house because it's the first day of fall. Come with me today and I will show you my fall bucket list for 2022. Well, hi everyone, I'm Crystal from A Crystal Clear Life, where we focus on planning, organizing, and living a more simplified life. Today, though, we are going to be planning some fun things to do in the season of fall. Now, fall happens to be the favorite season of both my daughter and myself. And since my daughter has been away for the past 2 falls, we are excited that she is home with us this fall, and we have lots of fun things planned. She and I sat down the other day and started thinking about all the things that we would like to do this fall. And of course, I whipped out OneNote and started making a list. Today, I want to do something fun with you. I want to show you how I'm putting together this fall bucket list, just to kind of keep track of all of those things that we want to do and do it in a cute and fun way. So let's jump into the computer and let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so here we are in my favorite OneNote, and you see that I have already gotten started on this fall bucket list. Let me give you a little background about what I did. First of all, we sat down, my daughter and I sat down together, and we started making a list of things that we might like to do on our fall bucket list. And I could just leave it as a simple list the way that I have it listed here. Things like riding bikes, maybe going to an outdoor concert or an art festival, having a spooky movie night, nights by the fireplace, some hammock time out in the woods in the beautiful leaves, camping, leaf peeping, apple picking, apple cider donuts, pumpkin ice cream, all of those things. I could leave it just in a list like this. I could go in and put check boxes next to everything and it would be perfectly fine. But I wanted to have a little bit more fun with it and make it a little bit cuter. So this is what I decided to do. Once I had my list, I thought about, well, let me go through my sticker stash and see what stickers I can find that kind of have the fall theme and might be able to go with each of the items that I have here on the list. So I went over to my personal notebook where I keep all of my stickers, and I started searching for stickers. And you can see here on this side that I found some leaf stickers. I have like a tan or neutral check it off, it's done sticker. I have this cute little red truck with pumpkins in the back that I played around with a text box on top of. There's a beautiful fall candle, somebody reading, a playlist, all kinds of stuff. So I was having fun. I also found a couple of stickers that already have that fall theme to them. So for example, this one right here, self-care begins and ends with tea. Because I love to drink tea once it starts getting cooler. Or this one up here, game night, okay? And I love the way that they have this combination of scripted lettering and tall, straight capital lettering. So I thought, well, you know, I can do a variation of that as well. So if you look over here at fall bucket list, you see I picked one of my kind of scripty fonts that I like to use. And I also picked another tall, all capital font that I like to use. So I've combined those for a lot of my different, items on my fall bucket list, okay? But I wanted to show you a shortcut rather than trying to remember what size and what font and all of that kind of stuff every time. There is a shortcut that you could use in OneNote. So let me show you here with the word fall bucket list. Most of the things that I have written are in this script, but I want to be able to add some of the words in this tall font. So all I need to do is highlight that and then come up here and choose Format Painter. And what that will do is it will keep track of that formatted information. Then I can go over here to something like Candle, and I can highlight Candle, and it magically puts that format in place for me. I think that's fantastic. Let's see, there's another place down here where I might want to do that. Let's see. And there we go. Now I just have to adjust my text box to make it fit. And we have it done. Let's see. Is leaf already correct? Let's see. All right, makes it a little bit bigger. That's okay. Let's do fall manicure. I think that is so cool. Okay. All right, so just playing around with the different fonts and the different formatting and all of that kind of stuff can be so much fun. And it's a great way to reuse some of the things, the stickers and things that you already have. All right, now I'm getting carried away with myself. I wanted to talk to you first of all about this background that I'm using. This was supposed to be a free download of a vision board where you would fill in all the spaces with pictures and motivational quotes and that kind of thing to help you create a vision board. I decided to use it as a, kind of a framework for my bucket list because I didn't want just a plain straight list with check boxes, and I wanted it to be kind of fun and not really a bingo board, but kind of set up in a little different way than what you might see out there. So this graphic is a vision board, and I'll link below where all of these stickers and all of that kind of thing came from. They're from some of my favorite shops. So DCP Digitals has a lot of these stickers. Pretty Planner Place has a lot of these stickers. So I'll link all of those below so that you can find them if you want. But the one thing that you have to remember when you're dealing with a graphic like this is the whole graphic can shift unless you set it as the background. So first things first, let's go in here and look at this big outline, this dashed and dotted line that goes around this vision board outline. And I am going to right click and I am going to go all the way down here to set picture as the background. Now you can see that this graphic is not going to move anywhere, which is good. That's exactly what I want. Then when I place my stickers and my text boxes on front of it, I don't have to worry about everything moving around, okay? So let's get back to adding a few more things to this particular fall bucket list. All right. Now, some of these boxes were really, really big, like this one down here where I put in leaf peeping or watching the leaves or whatever you want to call it. But I decided that some of these boxes were so big that I wanted to cut them in half, and I wanted to take you along and show you how to do that as well. Okay, so I have this big space up here. I want to draw a line so that I have another big box here at the top. So I'm going to go to my draw tool, and in my draw tool I can choose under shapes, I can choose line. Okay, and you can choose what color and what thickness you want. I am going to go with white, and I'm going to make it a very thick line to kind of mimic the lines that are already on my vision board or background. Okay, I'm going to say that. Now you see I have a big thick pen here, right? I could just draw the line straight across, but I want to go up here and do line, and that will give me this little cross arrow, and then you can see it's drawing a straight line. I could draw up in the corner if I want, make kind of a diagonal. That's kind of cool. I can go straight across just like that. And there we have our line, okay? Now, let's say you don't want it lined up directly across from the other line. You want to move it, you can grab it, and with the help of your Alt key, you can pretty much position it wherever you would like. Okay. So I'm going to move that down a little bit. Now you see that I'm cutting my leaf off there. If I click on that leaf graphic and I right click on it, I can go up to order, and I can say bring forward or bring to the front, and then it will put the leaf on top of that line, and it will look like the leaf is laying over top of the line, which is exactly what I want. I don't want everything to stay nested neatly in their box. Some things can come out into the borders. I think that makes it flow a little bit nicer. Okay. Let's see, that gives me a nice big square up here to do something, and I have a few other squares that I can fill in. Okay, I'm going to go out just a little bit by holding down the control key and scrolling my mouse out so that I can see some other things that I have not put on here yet. So I have not put on bike ride, but I do not have a graphic for bike ride, but that's okay. I can copy that. I can bring it over. Maybe I want to put bike ride in one of these small squares over here on the side. It's kind of a busy area down here, so maybe I'll just do bike ride there. And if I happen to find a graphic to put with it, fine. If not, that's okay too. All right, so I've got bike ride in there. How about an outdoor concert? We'll do that as well. And again, I don't really have any graphic to go with that at the moment, but that doesn't mean that I can't find one, you know, in my travels as I finish this project out. Okay, spooky movie night. Let's go ahead and do that one. That's kind of fun. Let me show you how to layer some of these things. So this is a television that I have that I'm going to put over here. Again, with the help of my Alt key. And I chose the blue backed television simply to pick up some of the other blue colors that I have on my other fall bucket list items. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to grab Spooky Movie Nights and I'll cut that out and I'll paste it up here on the top so it will be in its own text box. You can tell it's in its own text box because of the gray line at the top. And then I can just grab that and move it around. Okay, spooky movie night. Now, if I want, let's see, can I do that? Maybe make my television a little bit bigger, like so. Maybe I want that centered. Let's see if we can center that. Go back to our home screen. And center that. My text box is way too big. Let's make it smaller. And this is what I'm talking about, just having fun with this stuff. I think this is great. Now, spooky movie night shows up a little dark, maybe. So let's make that a little smaller. Let's change that to maybe a lighter font. Let's try maybe one of these gray colors and see how that shows up. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I like spooky movie night. Let's see what else we have here. Leaf peeping, I already did. Camping. I can't wait to go camping. So we're going to cut that. We're going to paste that. All right. And I'm going to put that one here because I know that I have some camping stickers because that's what I'm using for my theme for this month. So let's go to the camping page that I have here and let's pick out a sticker for that. All right, now we're trying to keep in mind the colors that we're using. We've got some blues and greens, but you know, I could use this cute little van. I know I want to take this fire back over because I want to put it with my marshmallows. I think I'm going to take the tent. So let's copy that and let's go back to our fall bucket list. Paste up at the top so it doesn't move everything around. There you go. Let's see, let's put that at the top. Just so much fun playing with this stuff. All right, let's go back and grab that fire because I know I have toasting marshmallows on here. So we're going to copy that and we'll bring it back to our fall bucket list. This page is going to have a lot of graphics on it. and I know that, but it's not a page that I really have to manipulate a lot. It's more a page just for fun. Just for fun. So I'll put my fire up there, kind of hanging off the edge a little bit, roasting marshmallows. All right, so there's camping. Maybe we can pull a couple more graphics in for that. Cooking on an open fire. Again, paste on the side. Put that down on the bottom. And maybe one more. I really like this little chair. So we'll copy him and take him back as well. Paste on the side. There you go. All right. Camping. Okay, so we have a small space over here. Let's see what else we have. Apple picking. So we can cut that. Paste on the side. Hit enter so that it will fit in this little tiny space over here. And drag it over. And I know somewhere in my stash I have to have a graphic of an apple. I'll find that in a little bit. I'm just trying to fill up these boxes at the moment. So I have 1, 2, 3 boxes left. Oh, one thing that I want to do this year is I am creating a spooky escape room for the family to play on Halloween. I think that'll be so much fun. So I'm going to cut that. We'll go over here and paste on the side and hit enter. Oh, it changed my font. I didn't want that. So let's go back and choose the script font that I like. And we will move the escape room down into this box. That is going to be really, really fun. I'm going to really like that. It's Dracula themed. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I've been going around the house collecting locks and boxes and all kinds of fun things. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm bringing my words to the front so that they stay on top of my leaves. My spooky escape room, I'll have to find maybe a Dracula or a lock or something like that to go with that. Let's see. These two things in my world go together, apple cider donuts and pumpkin ice cream. And that is because the farm that we go to makes both of those things on site. So I'm going to paste those together and enter and enter. And I'm going to put those right in this box here. And I'll hit the space bar and that will give me a picture space for a little graphic there. And also for the pumpkin ice cream. All right, actually, let's grab this pumpkin and we'll pull him down. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. And we'll put him behind the words pumpkin ice cream, just like that. All right, nice color balance too. When I look at this, you know, I see, let's see if I can get the whole thing in screen for you. So I have some orange, dots of orange throughout. And then I have red, red, red. Don't have much red up here. So I may want to find something else for up here, but I do have these little touches at the very top. And then I have some blues, mostly at the top. So maybe I need to find something with some blue for down here. Let's see. Oh, thrifting a cozy sweater. This is one thing that my daughter has been dying to do, is to get to a thrift store, and she loves big, bulky sweaters. So we're going to paste that there. Let's see. Thrift a cozy sweater. And we will do the same formatting. So let me highlight that. Format Painter and come over to the word thrift. And there we go. And we can put that right in there. Now, I seem to remember that I have a graphic for a sweater. So let me show you how I go about searching a lot of my stickers. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to my search bar, and up here on my search bar, I've typed in the word sweater. Now, when you go through, it will look through all of the notebooks that you have chosen. So at the moment, I have all of the notebooks that I own chosen, and it will go through all of those notebooks, and it will find where the word sweater appears on that screen. Okay, so I have it here on this November page. I also have it on my fall bucket list. I have it on August the 10th of 2022. I have it on the trip calendar to UK because I took a sweater with me on that trip. But I found in the November sticker set that there is the word sweater, and it happens to occur right up here at the top, right here, sweater. You can see it right there. And the one thing that I do on my sticker pages is I kind of put these keywords at the top of a lot of my sticker pages, especially if it's something like this. Let me scroll out and show you all of the different things that are on this page. Okay, so as you can see, there are all kinds of stickers on this page. There are numbers, there are words of sayings about thankfulness. There are days of the week. There are different washi tapes. There's pie, there's candles, there's sweaters, there's all kinds of things. And the more stickers I get, the more I realize it's harder for me to keep track of what everything is and what page it's on. So in this case, I have started adding these keywords at the top. Let me scroll in and show you. So if you look here, you can see I have keywords: fall, November, berries, leaves, acorn, pumpkin, apple, food, Thanksgiving, thankful, blessed, days of the week, trackers, numbers, checklist, checkbox, candle, sweater, mug, coffee, cocoa, tea, roll, cotton, and pie. Well, when I did my search, the word sweater came up, and that lets me know that on this page there is a picture of an apple, which I needed, and a sweater, a stack of sweaters. So first of all, I'm going to take this and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to go back to the page that we were just on. I'm going to paste on the side, and there's my stack of sweaters. And I can make this bigger if I want. And then I can click on these words and bring those to the front. Order, bring to front, and then that kind of hangs over the top there. That's good. And you know, it's amazing to me that these colors are all working out so well. Also on that page was an apple, so I'm going to go back and grab that. That same page was an apple, so copy that and back, and there is my apple. And again, I can click on those words, order, bring those to the front, and there we go. Okay, bike riding, I don't have anything yet. Ghost, I don't think I have a ghost or anything spooky. That's something I'm going to have to look for. Donuts, I don't really think that I have a donut. Maybe some music for outdoor, not quite sure. Anyway, I just think that this is so much fun. So I'm going to put this little pencil over here next to it, and I want to put this little check mark. Let's see, where could I put him? Bring to front. I think I'll put it right there for now. That looks kind of cute. All right. Let's put this circle, this spooky escape room circle. We'll put it there for now. And maybe I'll be able to put a lock or something over top of that. I'm going to bring this leaf down a little bit. Just trying to get it to looking good. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you. So this graphic of the red truck that you see here, let me zoom in so you can see that. This graphic of the red truck that you see here is just a red truck with a piece of wood, you know, and an arch behind it. And then what I did is I created the text that says pumpkin patch, like so, okay? And I got it in the position that I wanted it, maybe centered a little bit better, something like that. Okay? And then what I did is I went up to my lasso tool and I drew a circle to lasso both the graphic and the words together. So you see the graphic is here and the words are together, okay? Then I can copy those. And then if I come over here on the side, I have all these different paste options. If I do keep source formatting, that will keep it as two, the graphic and the text. But I want it as one so it's easier to move around. And so if I go down here and paste as a picture, you can see that now it is one graphic, one picture, and I cannot get to that text anymore. Okay, so it's all now part of one graphic. So I can now move this together all at one time, which is pretty handy trick to know how to do. So I just want to share that with you while we're doing all of these fun things today. All right. Anything else? I'm going to leave these other ideas on here, and I am going to kind of keep this as a work in progress page. But what I want to do is I want to scroll out and just lasso the whole thing. We're going to see if this works. I'm going to scroll out. I'm going to move my pumpkin patch and my truck out of the way for now so they don't get in the way. And I'm going to go up here to my lasso tool and I am going to lasso this entire thing like so. And I'm going to copy that. I'm going to create a new page. And there you have the completed fall bucket list, all in its own new page. Looking very cute, I might add. Look at that. All right, so what I want to do is I want to go up here and I want to type fall bucket list. All right, and I'm going to go back to the one that we were playing with, and I want to call this my fall bucket list working. That was my fun working page. I don't want to get rid of that page. I want to hang on to it, but my fall bucket list is now here and ready to go. Can I still add to it? Absolutely. I can go in here and mark things off that are done. I can add other graphics that I find. For that matter, I could even add another one of these vision board backgrounds right beside it, right over here next to the pencil, and start a whole nother list of other things that I want to do, which I might end up doing because we have a lot of things planned for this fall. But anyway, I just wanted to come on today and do something fun and get ready for the next season and get excited about fall coming and the crisp air and just spending time with my family. I'm just so excited about that. Anyway, I hope that you might take some time out of your week and do something a little fun and have a little fun playing around with things in your planner. This fall bucket list was a great amount of fun for me to do, and I appreciate you letting me share it with you today. I'd also like to ask you, if you have not already, please go ahead and think about subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss any of the fun or the down-to-work business kinds of things that we kind of get done around here. Remember, at Crystal Clear Life, we focus on planning, organizing, and living a more simplified life, and adding in a little fun when we can. And we'd love to have you as part of our community. If you like this video or learned anything new today, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you thought about something that would be a great addition to my fall bucket list. Maybe something that you and your family have enjoyed that you could share with us. That would be wonderful. Well, here's hoping that you can live a more simplified and organized life through better planning. I do it with OneNote. Okay, until next time. Okay, bye.